Grade 4, one more day until the weekend. Let's quickly push through this video and do the quick little worksheets, and then you guys will have an amazing weekend to look forward to. Guys, so this video is going to be on narrative writing as well as personification. Now, narrative writing is going to be, we did persuasive writing, so now we're going to look at narrative writing. Let's get straight into it. Okay, first, personification. What is a metaphor? Let's look at a metaphor before we do personification. A metaphor is a comparison between two things. It describes one thing as if it was something else. For example, the wind was a monster is a metaphor. Now remember, we did metaphors and similes, so you guys should all remember that. But personification is a type of metaphor. It gives human qualities to a non-living object. Let's look at some examples. Personification. Lightning danced along the sky. Now obviously the lightning is not actually dancing. Dancing is a human characteristic. Now what personification could you give to that picture? The alarm clock looks alive and it looks like it is screaming. So you could say my alarm clock yells at me to get out of bed every morning. Now the alarm clock isn't really alive, it can't actually yell at you, but this personification. Why use personification? Personification is useful because it can make written descriptions more vivid. By using human characteristics to describe an object, animal, or even a place, personification can make your descriptions more unique and help your reader better relate to your writing. Great, guys. So that pretty much sums up personification. Not too difficult. The next thing we're going to talk about is narrative writing. Okay? Narrative writing is any kind of writing that tells a story. So a narrative is a form of writing that tells a story. Narratives can be essays, fairy tales, movies, and jokes. Narratives have 5 elements: plot, setting, character, conflict, and point of view. Writers use narrative style, chronological order, a point of view, and other strategies to tell a story. Why narrative writing? Narration means the art of storytelling, and the purpose of narrative writing is to tell stories. Anytime you tell a story to a friend or family member about an event or incident in your day, you engage in a form of narration. So that kind of sums up narrative writing. It's not, you just need to know what it is. You use it, you guys have used it multiple times throughout your life. Okay, narrative writing. So let's look at the 5 essential points that make up a narrative writing. Characters, the people or subjects of the story. So there's some characters of some cartoon shows. Plots. Take away a plot in your favorite book and the characters would just be lying around doing nothing. So you need to have a plot. Then most narrative writings have a conflict. This is to make the story interesting. Another thing you need is setting. Time and location. These facts set the scene. You can't have a story set in the middle of the 1800s about a boy who loses his phone. It doesn't make sense unless it's a time traveling boy, I don't know. And then the last thing is point of view, the perspective in which the story is told. 2 main points of view are first person and third person. Most stories are either written in those 2 types of points of view. Fantastic, guys. So there's a personification worksheet attached. Very easy. This is what it looks like. Complete each sentence personifying the subject. The first one has been done for you. So the subjects are the clouds, the candles. Ahmed's computer is the subject. Storm, moon. So just give the subject human qualities. For example, the clouds smiled at me. Now the clouds don't actually smile, but it's painting a picture of what it looks like up in the sky. Great, guys, that's the end. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please send me a message if you're confused with anything. I know we went through narrative writing pretty quickly, but you guys just need to know that you use it often, and it's a way and it tells a story. Awesome, guys. Have a great weekend. Talk to you on Sunday.